Hi class, this is session 4 of our junior achievement, and we're going to be talking about making decisions and voting. A community has many citizens. Everyone has different ideas and different needs and wants. Think about the baker might have a need for bread and flour and eggs and customers, and a bank has a need for customers, but they also need money and people to take out loans. A city bus is going to need the streets. A city worker is going to have to maintain all of these streets, and they all have different things that they're going to want and need. And sometimes we have to decide together if there's an important decision to make sure that we all get what we need and what we want. Sometimes we don't get everything that we want, but when we make the decision together as a community, we should get what the community needs. So making these decisions can be hard. What decisions have you made today? What did you have for breakfast? Maybe it was a nice bowl of cereal. Maybe what did you choose to wear today? Shorts and a long sleeve shirt, or maybe it's cold and you need a sweatshirt or a sweater. Some of these decisions are hard and some of them are easy. But you can practice making decisions and you'll get better with practice. And you'll be making better decisions all the time. One trick is that once you make a decision, think about how it turns out. The consequences of your decision are really important to consider. So we've included this worksheet to help you make decisions. So what if the baker of the Sweet O Donuts gave $500 to the school to start a Keep the School Beautiful program? And the students might get to decide how to use that money. So that's a big decision. And the choices are we could start a recycling program at the school to recycle bottles, cans, and paper. We could create art to display in the school, or we could plant a butterfly garden. So these are the options. We need to make a choice, and we'll make our own choice. And to make that choice, you might, step 1, think about each choice, and then step 2, think about how each will affect our school community. And then the last step, step 3, is to make that choice. And this worksheet can help you make better choices. And it can also help you to discuss these choices with other people. So you should find a couple of family members and sit down and explain these choices and talk about what they think and what you think. And writing down your ideas can also help make a good decision. So you see, we can have this first part, should we recycle? Well, I can write down it'll make a cleaner school, but where do we store the bottles? For making art, it looks really nice, but what do we do with the art that we have on the walls right now? If we plant a butterfly garden, butterflies help us to grow other plants and pollinate flowers, which is great, but who's going to weed the garden? So these are all the things that you have to consider and think about how it affects our school. And in the end, you're going to make your decision of what you think would be best. Once you've done that, we're going to vote. Your teacher is going to set up a voting assignment for you to complete. Some votes are made in a ballot booth. Some are mailed in, but this one will have to be done online. You should have a paper ballot and an I voted sticker from your teacher. Those can show you what it would look like if you went into a ballot box, and then when you left, you'd get a sticker that you could show that you voted. And that's a sign of being a good citizen. Once we have everybody voting, then we can see what the class has decided to do together. Sometimes a vote has to be done with a second try. And so don't be surprised if we come back and say we're going to have a second vote between just 2 of the 3 items. And that's often how these really important decisions are made. Think about a big decision that needs a lot of effort and a lot of thought, and maybe even voting. That's going to be different from a small decision that can be made by yourself really quickly. But they're all different decisions. That's all for now. Bye.